Thank you very much, everyone. This is a very special evening in lots of ways. I wanted to say a couple words about the fellow in front here, Nolan Gasser, who in addition to architecting what you saw tonight, Nolan was the first person I hired to help me build the Music Genome project, and was instrumental in taking it from what it was when I had worked on it into something much more complete and polished. And he really was the person who started and built the classical genome along with a lot of other people. And so I'm really pleased to have the opportunity tonight to hold an event like this and have Nolan in front of the orchestra, which in lots of ways he's been conducting for us for a long time. So there's a special round of applause for Nolan Gasser.
Thank you, Tim. Well, they say that good things happen to those who wait. And that certainly is true. The arrival of, for me, the arrival of classical at Pandora is not just the arrival of a great new product. It really is the realization of the full potential of this great company, the Music Genome Project, to provide music discovery now for all genres. It's actually hard to believe that it's been almost 8 years since I first met Tim, and we sat down outside the Stanford coffee shop, and he unveiled to me his vision of this crazy idea of marrying music analysis with database technology, and happily I got it. And what a privilege it has been to work with you to build the Music Genome Project. And of course, my mind immediately went to classical. I mean, it perhaps is the most intimidating and impenetrable to those that aren't steeped in it and raised in it. But the music business being what it is, we couldn't start there. We had to make money, and so we started with the pop and the rock, and then we moved into jazz and to hip-hop and electronica, and not too long ago world, and all the while I kept saying, well, is it time for classical? And finally the call came, and indeed it was. And actually how fitting it is that it is the final genome and does complete the circle. And whether you know a lot, like these people, or like many of you, or you know very little, like him, you can find your taste just by typing in Vivaldi, by misspelling Mozart, or maybe even by typing in Stravinsky. So welcome everyone to the Classical Genome.
Yay!
Everything at Pandora is a team effort, and there are a lot of people who made this possible, and I really would be remiss if I didn't list their names. So if you could hold your applause, but I just wanted to call out some people. First of all, our 6 classical music analysts who've been toiling away and are up to 20,000 songs now and cranking away. Cole Thomason-Reedus, David Shamrock, Melody Parker, Michelle Alexander, Russell Johnson, and Matt Cannon. And a team of folks around them helping with a myriad number of tasks to help support metadata, the technology, Christina Velez, Daniel Craig, Jeffrey Berg, Mark Merker, Michael Adicott, Michelle Solomon, Neil Mix, Olivier Ozinier, and Steve Hogan. And finally, a group of people who have been involved working on the playlists algorithm to try and fine-tune these playlists, which we look forward to having your help on in the coming months as you start to use your thumbs, just like I was able to do tonight. Eric Bishke, Etienne Hanman, Joe Kennedy, Mark Merker, Tom Conrad, and Tung Pham. Please give them a round of applause. And finally, I realize there are probably some people in this audience who actually do like the recorder, and do like opera. And us being Pandora, we are not judgmental. even though I seemed that way when I was sitting in the chair. And so, just as a sort of a final end of the evening, we thought we'd complete those interrupted pieces. And one last surprise that Nolan and Jens have planned. So, hope you'll enjoy this. And when we're done, again, please hang around. We have some tasty treats and drinks, and we'd love to talk to you some more. Okay. Thanks.
Couldn't have him come all the way